Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be covering the first lesson, which is creating your Google Classroom. Go ahead and open up your Google Chrome web browser, and in the address bar you're going to want to type in drive.google.com. I already have it here. /a/mechanize.net. And what we are going to do is we're going to log in using our Mechanize credentials. So it's going to be your Mechanize email, first dot last name, now once you log in, you're going to find the application menu, which is up here on your top right. You're going to click, and it might not be here. You're looking for the Google Classroom application. So since it's not here, I'm going to click on more, and it's down here at the bottom where it says even more. Right below that, here's Google Classroom. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Google Classroom. Now once Google Classroom has loaded, this is your home page. So this is where you're going to have all of the classrooms that you've created. Now you're going to start off by creating your class. So the very first thing that you want to do is make sure that your email address is here. Next, click on this plus symbol here, and you're going to scroll down here to where it says create a class, and you're going to go ahead and click on create class. This box here, you have the ability to name your class and give it a section if you need to. So for example, I am going to type in 5th grade 2015. And I'm just going to put section. You don't have to put a section, but you can if you want. Put section 1. And then once I've typed this in, you can type in here if you want to put your name, you can. If you want to just put the grade level, you can as well. And I'm going to create. Once it finishes creating my classroom, it's going to look something like this. Yours might have a different background, and that's what we are going to talk about next. Next is the theme. Now I can change this background, I can change the color, and I can change the picture. The very first thing that I want to do, if I want to change the theme, and the theme can be changed back if you decide that you want to change it again, or if you like the previous one, you can always change it back. So on the right hand side, we have select the theme here. I'm going to click on select theme. Google provides various themes here for your classroom. You can select one of these. You can select whichever one you prefer for your classroom. I'm going to select this one. Alright, once I've selected, it's going to update. Down here at the bottom it says class theme updated. So now every time that I log back in here, and then every time that my students log in, I will have this theme, this background with this kind of reddish border, available for them. Next is going to be adding students to your class. In order to add students to your class, the very first thing that you can do is click on where it says students. And here, this number is a unique number that is assigned to your classroom. Students can enter this code in their Google Apps, Google Classroom on their iPad. Once they log in using their student email, they will be able to input this code and then automatically join your class. If students are unable to join your class, you can always invite them. Now in order to invite them, you have to add them to a contacts first. Once you add them to your contacts, then you can send them a manual invite, and that's going to send them an email which is a direct link to your classroom website. If I wanted to send an invite to someone from my contacts list, I would select that contact and then invite. Once I've invited them, I will have a little confirmation down at the bottom that's going to say you invited one user and what their status is invited. So once they join, it's going to say that they joined the classroom or that they are in your class.